What's happening, everybody? It's Roll Easy here, and tonight I'm back again with another solo money glitch workaround. Alright, for those of you who don't know, the last Sultan glitch that I just posted about a day ago has now been patched, but we already have a workaround found by the same founders of the last one. I will have their links down in the description below. But this one has a bit more dire consequences. Alright, first of all, we're going to be spending a bit more, but for those of you who didn't watch the last video, this is what you're going to need. You're going to need the MOC with the personal vehicle storage. You want a Sultan RS inside. You can use a slam van or a custom donk, but I'm telling you, use the Sultan and fully upgrade it because we have to spend more money this time around. Apart from that, make sure you're in a public session. I can't stress this enough. You can do this in an invite only, but it is much more difficult to get the car stacked in the MOC in an invite only session. Public sessions are much more glitchier, and you will have a better chance of getting those stacked Sultans. And you do not need custom plates for this glitch, guys, okay? So no custom plates. You can also use a Faggio. We're gonna call them that for this video. Now, you can use a Faggio or an RH8. Now, I recommend the Faggio because you can actually request it through your motorcycle club menu, and you're going to see why it's beneficial here in a second, alright, once we start getting into this glitch. And you want to make sure you also have empty spaces, one empty space per dupe that you want. Alright, so one empty space for every single dupe you want. We're going to be parking the original car in there, and it's pretty much just about 340k you're spending per dupe, and that's if you don't make any mistakes. If you make mistakes, you're spending even more. So you're making roughly around, if you have a fully upgraded Sultan, probably around 400k per dupe. But it is the only solo money glitch we got, and we will make do with it. Alright, and I'm going to show you guys how to do it. So here we go, and we're going to get started. Now, I have my MOC over here. This is a good spot. I seem to have some pretty good luck over here by the pier at Del Piero. And what we're going to do here is the same as before. Now, I'm going to show you how quick I actually hit this in this public session. This is the first try, completely uncut, this footage right here. Alright, so I get in the car, I'm already holding left trigger and pause, and I'm letting go of both as he's about to drive out. Alright, so here we go. Try again, holding left trigger and pause, letting go. Too early. That's why I just keep getting kicked out of the car. So here's slow motion. Press Y to get in the car or triangle on PlayStation. Hold the left trigger, which is reverse, and hold pause. Hold left trigger about a quarter of the way. His hand's coming back up to start the car. Boom. He's trying to get out of the car, and then the pause menu comes up. That's what you want to see. His right hand is going to go down to start the car and come back up. When it comes back up, that's when he drives out, and that's when you want to let go of left trigger and pause. And you will get that. You'll get the black screen with the pause menu up. That's the Sultan glitch. You should end up outside on foot. If you've ended up outside on foot, that's a good sign. Run back inside and see if they're stacked. If they're stacked, awesome. Just like this, you've hit it perfectly. And look at that. I hit it pretty much first try. It took me like 2 tries in the MOC, and then the first try getting kicked outside, boom, I got him. Alright, so if you didn't get him like this, just go ahead. I'd recommend driving the Sultan out and then back in again, and then try your luck again. But I was able to get it really quickly in a session. There was about 20 people or so in this one, 21, 22, I think. So what you want to do now is run back outside and order, or sign in as a motorcycle club president and request a Faggio. Now, when you request it, for some reason, every time you got to request it twice. Requesting it once just doesn't work. It's kind of really glitchy at this point. I'm going to show you how much more glitchy this glitch actually gets. But yeah, so once I requested it the second time, it showed up on the map, and just simply return it back to storage using the MC President menu. Once you've done that, go ahead and request personal vehicle from the MOC. You want to open up the MOC menu and request personal vehicle from there. What's going to happen now is you actually just requested your original Sultan from the MOC. So the original Sultan, the one that was on the bottom, check that out. You saw that? It actually glitched and went from one side to the other right in front of me. That's how glitchy this thing is. So this is the original that came out of the MOC. You're actually going to go park it now in a garage with an empty space. You can even go sell this if you want. You just have to get it out of the MOC without putting another car in there in its place. Because now you just want the dupe sitting inside of the MOC. That's all that's sitting in there now, is an unregistered dupe. The game does not even know that the car is in there, but it's in there. So I just parked the Sultan in here. Like I said, you can even take this Sultan and go sell it if you want. You just got to get it out of the MOC. Now, once we've done that, get back out of the garage and take a streetcar back to your MOC. You can even go in there with the streetcar if you don't want to use a Faggio, but I recommend going back and then ordering one up, and then that's what we're going to actually end up driving into the MOC. Now, I have seen in another video that they actually used a streetcar and put the streetcar in there. That is possible, but with street cars, you always run the risk of getting that when you go to sell your dupe, the vehicle, you can't sell a vehicle over $50,000 message. So just to avoid that, we're not going to do that. So we're going to use the Faggio and check out the plate, all right? Remember this plate right here, all right? I'm going to show you the name of the plate, and this is the plate that will transfer over to your new dupe, 26 BJB 756, all right? Just remember that, 756 at the end, 26 in the front, whatever you got to remember, just remember that plate. That is the plate that's going to end up on our new Sultan dupe, okay? Now, on the new Sultan dupe, first of all, we're actually going to just go ahead and drive this Faggio into the MOC. And if you saw my last video, it kind of glitched weird into the second bay. This time it glitched normally into the Sultan as it should. So you got the bike right there inside of the Sultan dupe. Okay, the game registers that there's a Faggio in there, not the Sultan. All right. So now what you're going to do is open up your phone, go to the internet, go to the Warstock website, renovate the MOC. We're going to be going to Bay 3, click on the options, and go to living quarters. So here's the first bit of money you got to spend, $145,000. We're not using the empty bay this time. So we've already spent $145K and we haven't even duped the car yet. So here's a little bit of your money down already. Now, once you've gotten that 145K spent, it's going to just kick you outside like this. Once you're back outside, you're going to just go ahead and run back inside, all right? Like I said, this glitch, you might be spending money on it, but it's solo and you don't need custom plates. So those are some good, good points. But here you go. So now the car is glitched inside the living quarters. Now don't do what I did. I was kind of running around and trying to do this and trying to do that. It's actually really simple to get in the car, but I was trying to run towards it, like press X, press Y, do all this, crazy stuff. All you got to do is right here, I'm going to stop forwarding it. I just go to the corner of the car, double tap Y, and it just spawns me in there. Okay, so that'd be double tap and triangle on PlayStation. So yeah, just go to the corner and just double tap or triple tap. Now, here are the steps to get everything, to get your dupe. You're going to be going to the Warstock vehicle. This is the very hard part, the part that has consequences if you fail, but there is a good way to fail as well. So renovate the MOC at Bay 3. We're going to be going to personal vehicle storage, just like the last glitch. Now what you're going to do is you're going to be hovering over buy. So first just renovate it normally and then hover over buy. Now when we're hovering over buy, get ready to hit A and gas at the same time. You're going to be holding the gas the entire time until you get outside, and immediately from A you're hitting Y, okay? So that's X on PlayStation and R2, and then hold R2 until you're outside and then triangle. All right, so here we go. I was too quick there. So that's the fail you want. If you're too quick, you're just going to get kicked out of the car right there inside. No money lost, okay? Once again, what you're doing is you're hitting A and right trigger at the same time, holding right trigger the entire time until you get outside, and then you are spamming Y, okay? I recommend, this is my hand placement on my controller. My thumb is on the A button, and then I have my left thumb from my left hand on the Y button ready to go. So I'm hitting A right trigger with my right hand, and then immediately with my left thumb spamming Y. Okay, that's what I'm doing, and that's why I'm actually getting out of here too quick. But check it out, I'm going to slow it down also. So you see there, I slowed it down and I ended up using my right thumb to actually go from A to Y, and it was too slow. And you'll see your guy getting out of the car and you'll actually get kicked out of the MOC. That means you just renovated to personal vehicle storage and you ended up outside without a dupe. So I just lost another $195K. And now what you got to do is spend another $145,000 to actually renovate. So I just spent even more money, more than $340K on this right now. So I've already lost, over $400,000, maybe $450,000 off the sell price of this dupe because of this, okay? So if you fail, like I said, there are bigger consequences this time because you have to repurchase the living quarters once again, so another $145K. So I'm going to forward right over here because I ended up doing it too quick again. It just kicks me out of the car there. Watch, it kicks me out of the car again. This is the successful attempt. So remember, right hand is A and right trigger. Left hand, left thumb is on Y, ready to go. So I'm hitting, once I'm hovering over buy, I'm hitting A and right trigger. I'm holding right trigger the entire time until I'm outside, and then spam Y. All right, so here we go. A right trigger, spam Y with left thumb. All right, and there we go. That's what you want to see. You want to see the image of your Sultan, and then all of a sudden, boom, you end up outside. And check out the plate, 26 BJB 756. That was the plate that was on the Faggio. It has transferred over to the new Sultan dupe. That's how we dupe in this workaround. All right, guys. So that's pretty much it. Like I said, a little bit more dire consequences, but it still is a pretty easy glitch once you get used to it. But you're gonna have to spend money before you get used to the timing, okay? So you're gonna be losing money in the beginning, but you can get good at this glitch. Alright, so that's gonna be it for me. Hope you guys learned something from this video and hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like the video by hitting that blue thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe if you're new by hitting the big red button, and turn on post notifications for the freshest and most informative dope GTA 5 online content. Peace out, everybody, and have a good night.